don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Hey guys, we are back for another video here. I want to get into talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is going to be season 11, episode 22, specifically Sierra and Bambi. If you guys recall, in this particular episode, they had the opportunity to talk about, the situation between the two of them and whatever little riffraff they're having. But I want to get into the actual conversation and what went right and what went wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the brief audio because unfortunately I can't show you guys the visual, but hopefully you saw the episode already. I will show pictures of what occurred in the episode, but I only have the audio. So let's listen to it and then let's get into the commentary. I want to brief talk about that interaction between those two and what went right and pretty much what went wrong. So let me get into this audio. It is coming up next.
I'm getting better, but we still gotta get lawyers and all that. So it really haven't started yet, but just trying to take it all in, everything. I appreciate you reaching out to me every day since we've been out talking to me. I appreciate that. No, I mean, I really genuinely been worried. It was a lot, a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. But to be honest, I don't really feel super comfortable having this conversation because it don't seem like you me because you went under these posts and was like promoting your stuff. When it happened, my team had been just putting the little stuff under all Love and Hip Hop stuff. That was just something that my marketing team had been doing. So I can genuinely say that I apologize about that. I can forgive Sierra for those posts. I can move on, but at the end of the day, I'm never gonna forget it. Bam, can we we can go have drinks afterwards or something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna have a drink where you're at. Yeah, I ain't drinking with you no more. We can go have some tacos. Well, yeah, or something like that. I love y'all. I love you. Kumbaya, please. I wanted to check in with Bambi after the arrest, but that's not the only reason why I'm here. I wanted to have a conversation with Bambi so that we can address our issues one-on-one and actually see if we can move past them. So you already, talked about the other thing with under the post, and it's been a lot going on. We obviously ain't even in the best place, but what I really need to know is what possessed you to go on the internet and tell the people, like, we're not friends anymore? My emotions was all over the place, and I just genuinely felt like y'all had said me. And I just feel like I rode so hard for you. Yeah. And that one time that I needed y'all to just stand up for me when Safari was trying to get with me. Because they were really tearing me down. Mm-hmm. But those are my reasons. You know what I'm saying? Just as well as I felt wrong about y'all not defending me, you felt wrong about me going up on the post. I feel like we could go back and forth. It's not about going back and forth, though. That's what I'm saying. Just trying to understand. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's like, at the end of the day, how do me and Bambi get our sistership back? Because what we had was deeper than how we get it back. But I just need to know that you understand, like, who I am as a friend. It's like, at this point, I've said my point. You said your point. If Bambi's saying that this is who she is as a friend for these last couple of months, then I don't want her around me. If it's going to be like that, I just rather just keep it cordial with her and see her when I see her. Sometimes you just got to let people go with the wave and figure out themselves. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what else to say. It's life, and everybody got to just deal with their when it comes to them. What's going on, girl?
Okay, guys, let's get into this so-called reconciliation between Bambi and Sierra. And this is just what I saw from the beginning before I get into what was said. Bambi's posture was clearly, bitch, I don't F with you. I mean, for me, you have to have a level of humility when you're coming into a situation, especially with somebody that was your friend or you consider yourself friends. But her posture was like, bitch, F you. So even look at this pose right here. This is not a humble pose. Like, it is a way that you learn to posture yourself, especially when you become an adult. If you look at Sierra's posture, she's in a humble posture. This broad Bambi, I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't like her for the life of me. Look how she came to a reconciliation of someone that she calls her friend. Okay, let me slow down because I'm getting way ahead of myself. But let's just talk about the posture. The posture, this is not a reconciliation posture. This is I come to beat your A posture, okay? And then let's go back into what Bambi is saying. If you guys follow Sierra or even watch the Love and Hip Hop, y'all know she got something called Ghetto Girl Eats, where she make all these different dishes, and she's telling y'all about food, and it's called again the Ghetto Girl Eats. When Zell, Bambi, and Ericamena was arrested, Sierra or her team was going under the post talking about the Ghetto Girl Eats. Well, what Bambi is saying is she thought it was disrespectful. Sierra didn't say anything about them. Bambi is saying she thought it was disrespectful. Now, keep in mind, the reason why Sierra was not even with them in the club is because Safari allegedly tried to talk to Sierra. Sierra mentioned it to Bambi. Bambi has yet to say, okay, girl, I'm sorry, I didn't have your back. Keep in mind, Sierra was the same girl that was all in, what is his name? Lilscrappy's face, trying to be a friend to Bambi, but Bambi couldn't even own up and say, okay, Sierra did tell me that Safari was trying to talk to her. She acted as if she didn't know because she wanted to stay on the good side of ericamena. So Bambi is pretty much going in on Sierra saying, well, you shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have went and put that under there. And it's like, girl, if that's the only thing you got to be mad about, something is really wrong with you. And now let's get into Sierra. And this is why I said Sierra came to the situation the right way. She was humble. She apologized. Sierra apologized. Did I miss something? Wait a minute. Let me rewind this or something, because I didn't hear Bambi apologize for anything. Did y'all? And then Bambi says, I can forgive Sierra for those posts. I can move on. But then goes on to say, like, she can't mess with her like that. Excuse me, ma'am. It takes two to tangle. So if Sierra was the only one that did something wrong, then why are you here to talk to her about everything that she did wrong, but you never do anything wrong? Somebody get her off of my damn screen. So then Sierra said, Bam, can we talk alone? Sierra is truly the adult in this situation. So after Sierra makes the recommendation, okay, let's walk off away from Zell. We want to talk to talk alone. So keep in mind, Sierra led that and said, hey, let's talk alone. Now, of course, they don't show us everything, but even when they got to the space where they were talking alone, Bambi, the deer, proceeded to grill Sierra like, yeah, well, you addressed what you did under the post, but what's with you telling everybody we're not friends? I'm like, oh my gosh, this chick is really crazy. But Scrappy said that this is exactly who she is. And you guys got to take these bits and pieces and put it together, because if this girl was your friend and she has said that she's sorry, why do you keep grilling her on everything she did but make mention of nothing that you did? This is the same thing that we see in your relationship with Scrappy, and this is the same thing we see in your relationship with mommadee. Now, I know mommadee is a mess, but she couldn't possibly be a mess on her own. As an adult, a real adult, the first thing you have to do is take responsibility for your own actions. I feel like Sierra really expressed herself in a very grown-up manner over and over again. I just feel like she didn't get absolutely nothing from Bambi the deer. Then Sierra goes on to say, how do we get our friendship back? And this idiot says, I just need you to understand who I am as a friend. Y'all, help me, please. This is way too much. And then at some point, during this conversation, Sierra is like, you know what? I and Bambi are not going to be friends. So I am so happy that she was able to, look at her body movements and look at the way that she was speaking to her, which was really in an unapologetic manner. And it was horrible. And honestly, I can really say, my heart really goes out to Sierra, because Sierra did say that she intentionally did not befriend a lot of the ladies on the show, because she felt like, sometimes when people get on TV, they act a little, different. So she said with Bambi and Erica, she thought that they had a sisterhood, all for it to fall apart because somebody's ex-husband is just doing what he does, and for y'all to just treat her like trash and not even have her back when she had ericamena's back, she had Bambi's back. But y'all couldn't even Bambi couldn't even say, Sierra did tell me that Safari tried to talk to her. Bambi remained quiet because she wanted to remain in ericamena's good graces. But again, they've been saying forever that Bambi ain't nothing but dear trash. So, of course, I want to know what you guys thought with regards to that interaction between Bambi and Sierra. Like, what did y'all make of it? What did y'all think? I was reading a lot of the comments, and people were pretty much saying the same thing, that Bambi came in there like she didn't give a F. So I'm interested to know what you guys think in the comments. So please let me know what y'all thought about that scene. We can have a full conversation in the comments. And as always, please make sure to enable your bell notification so that you do not miss out on a video. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.